Amen. I thank God for the fathers. Amen. Today my mind went on to say, who got to my spirit to recognize today? Well, I thank God for the fathers for this month, Father Day month. My mind went to thinking about Elder Baker T. Owens. Amen. One of my spiritual leaders. Amen. From birth. Amen. In the ministry of the Firstborn Church of the Living God of Rochester, New York. I thank God for Owens. I respect Elder Owens. Amen. Thank God, the only other man besides my dad that ever chastised me. The other thing that used to always tell us to be nice. Amen. I told you to be nice. Amen. And we earned it. Amen. Me and Papa up the stairs running and everything as little kids. Yes. We earned it down through the years in the basement when we shouldn't have been. Yeah, we earned it. Amen. Amen. But I thank God I learned a lot from it. I thank God I learned one main thing we always share was how to give God thanks in everything. Everything God has blessed you with, give him thanks. And mine went on one time, he showed me his car reached 100,000 miles. He said, when it reached 100,000 miles, he said, I pulled over, got out my car, and I gave God thanks. This is a brand new car. The car didn't break down. God allowed it to, last for 100,000 miles. To us, we think it as little, but that's something that I always stick in my mind. In everything you give God thanks. Amen. He's always a provider, a worker, hard worker. Always point out to be faithful at your job. How long you've been at the job without the call loss and all that stuff. How to have pride in what you're doing. Amen. Remember all the childhood speeches. I got a picture of me and him as a little kid and holding the mic while I'm saying my little speech. Thank God, God blessed me to visit him on the last 7 days of his life. God blessed us to go down there. Before we even left, I said, we got to go see the house. And I thank God, God blessed me with that opportunity to go down there to see him. The talks we had, amen, in that little bit of time. Some things he wanted me to know. Some things I shared with him that I realize, I respect him, I understand some things more. And I thank God for how God blessed in his presence, amen. Even the picture that's up here, I hadn't left his house. And I thought about something. I said, I didn't have a recent picture of my father, me and my father. And I said, hold on, Jack, I didn't get that selfie with me and other ones. I called him back and said, man, I forgot something. He said, you did? I said, yeah, I'll be right back. Turned around at that corner and came right back. Ran in the house, said, I forgot to take that picture with you. We cracked up laughing. So I thank God for other ones. Thank God for his part he played in my life. Thank God for him being that example. A mighty man of God, amen. He didn't mind working for the kingdom, amen. Even though he was an elder, shoot, as long as you got a shovel and everything, to get on out there. Going out there, ain't nothing to him because it's God's house. So I thank God and for the Father for the day I recognize this. Recognize as Elder Baker T. Owens, late great Elder Baker T. Owens. God bless you. Love you, sir. Amen. Once again, a thought came to mind. If I stopped the recording, I know I hadn't added this to it. I thank God even for, as a kid, I got to say this, one of the greatest male directors I ever heard was, or seen, just to put their hand together and slap so hard for it, and choir come out saying one of the greatest choirs in the city of Rochester was Elder Baker T. Owens. Amen. Amen. Chris, I know you do your thing, but yeah, other ones had it. Amen. That choir to back them up. Amen. And, we never can forget. We have great director, the daughters that came from him, great drummer, the choir that came from his dad, and they all can sing. They get that from both parents, amen. And another thing I thought about is, at Owens, my favorite hymn came from when I was there. Used to say, "A charge to keep I have, and a Father to glorify." And another thing was the song. I remember one time the enemy seemed like he tried to take his life. He was in an accident. And I remember when he came back, it hit something, somebody else's family. It kind of messed me up, especially when they went to go see him and face was swollen with little cuts on it that just, they'll do something to you, and you try to do something to your family. And then when he came to the church, and I remember he sharing his testimony. Yeah, tears was in our eyes because he still had the marks on it. But he sung a song that became his song. That song was, "If it had not been for the Lord on my side, tell me where would I be? Where would I be?" Amen. So I had to add that to it. Man, we had David, amen. David danced on the clothes, amen. That always coming on that spirit fall on him coming up on out of that suit jacket. Amen. But thank God for the memories. Amen. Thank you. God bless you. You have a picture or a comment or a fond memory? Yes, I should do share.